hope you're fine and healthy. As you know, always try to connect you with the people who are doing great and inspiring the world. Today we have Tamara from California. She is the president and co-founder of Cameo Birdies Live, and she's also doing a show, The Heroes of Service. And today we will try to learn something from her and we'll know about her. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing today?
I'm great to have you. I think it's a wonderful to have you. Ma'am, at first you're doing great and you're doing different work. So at first we want to know how that journey started. Is there any story behind? Please
Oh,
introduce
yeah.
about yourself, your audience by yourself.
Well, thank you for asking. Yes, there is a story. There's always a story, right? And the story for the nonprofit, the 501c3 that we have, is that we support people that are affected by cancer, and both the patient and then those people that love and support them, the support people. And the reason that I started it is because I am a survivor of cancer. I had cancer a while ago, and now I'm doing great. And also, I heard you have cancer for too many people in my family, actually five in one direct line. And I had experience on my very first day of meeting a buddy. And I had someone with me through my journey, and my doctors and my nurses kept saying that others needed someone too. And so they encouraged me to start the nonprofit. And then the show that I do, the Service Heroes show, the way that started was because of my buddies, is what we call them. And that some of them, because let's face it, sometimes if you watch the news, it's not always good news, right? And so then they were getting kind of depressed and upset and everything. I'm like, oh, no. There's so many amazing, wonderful people out there. And so I started the show to be able to let them see for themselves that there are reasons for them to want to live, because there are so many wonderful people like yourself. Asma, you are doing something amazing with the connecting the world, and there are others out there doing the same thing. And when we can see that there are reasons, that there are good people doing good things and are inspiring us, then it makes us want to show up for the day. And that's what that show is all about. And I always am so inspired by the guests that come on. So I'm going to have you on the show, because you are truly an inspiring woman. I'm so inspired by you.
I think it's just honor and amazing. I think so. You are the hope. You are inspiring. That's really great. Ma'am, as you mentioned, I think you are inspiring a lot of people. But is there, but you mentioned that you get inspiration from all, but is there anyone whom you call your mentor or that inspire you to take the initiative? Who is that? Who is that person? Who is your mentor? Are you who inspired you?
Oh, wow. Truthfully, the first person to really inspire me was really my mom. My mom inspired me for a variety of different ways. And she taught me in direct, teachings, and then also by living life. No one's perfect, and she certainly wasn't. However, she was an amazing mentor. And then she taught me also to then be open to those people that would come into my life, whoever it was and for however long, to then allow them to be a mentor. And it might be that there was one thing that I was meant to learn from that person, and it might only be that I meet them one time, yet they may be a mentor. And so, truthfully, nearly everyone I meet, I find some type of mentorship from, truthfully, because I'm always looking for what is it that I'm supposed to be learning from this person. I love to learn. I love, 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 love to learn. And so I'm always looking for that opportunity to see what is it that I'm meant to learn from this person today. And I will tell you, Asma, that sometimes I'm to learn lessons of maybe what not to do. You know, sometimes you're involved in those situations where it's like, oh, okay, note to self. You know, that was, maybe I can avoid a situation because I learned from their situation. So one particular person, I would say my mom. However, I'm sure by the time we're done visiting, you will have been mentoring me. You will have taught me something. You already have, actually. And 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 that's what I believe is so incredible about this day and age right now, and the technology we have. To think you're in Pakistan, I'm in Southern California, and we are here together right now sharing with the world. Beautiful, beautiful.
Exactly. That's super. That's really super. And I think so. I just love your spirit of learning. That as you mentioned, that you learn from everyone, and then that's, I think that's amazing. And that's, I think so. Okay, learning also make you unique. It also
Mm.
updates you. It's also makes you unique, different. That's, that is wonderful. That's I think so, that's amazing. Ma'am, I just want to know from you, as you connect with different people. So we we actually count many. We actually move towards many materialistic things, many materials. We always try to reach. But I want to know that as you connect with different people, and you listen their stories. So what do you think that what we need to live this life? What's the important necessities? What's the important things that we need to live in this world, in this earth? Because we all believe we have to die one day, but to live, we usually focus on many things that need not to be focused, but we success, fame, all that kind of things. But I want to know that from your stories, from your experiences, what do you think, and what you learn from these stories? What are the basic necessities? If we have, we can wonderfully live.
Great question. Thank you for asking that. Wow. Um, one, the most important thing to me is one word, and that is love. Love will actually change the world. It will unite and help to heal so much of what's happening. And if we can focus on one thing, truly that one thing will heal and will provide all that other stuff, if you will, because it's not about stuff. It really isn't. However, I do every morning. I get up and I walk and I go live. Hashtag time to move, and started this a little while ago, and a lot of us are doing it now. And what I started doing is I do bed check. I say, have you made your bed yet? Make your bed, change the world. And it's all about the intention. It's not about the bed, and it's not about what's on the bed, or even if you have a bed, because a lot of people don't. However, whatever it is, wherever it may be, do the very best you can, because it's the intention of starting the day. In doing that, you're intentionally setting the day to a point where you know that you're showing up for that day. And when we show up with the intention of, number one, love in everything we do. And I mean, sure, you need to go to work. If you have a job, you need to be building your
Yeah,
business. If you have a business, you need to be taking care of your family. However, with that intentional place coming from us, and looking at it unconditional love, meaning that I'm going to treat you with a loving respect in every which way that I can. And when we do that and we do it with that intent, anything and all things are possible. And so truly, so much so that we in the nonprofit, we declared 2020 to be the year of love. And then with everything that started happening, it was like, ha, we need more than 1 year. We're going with the decade of love. And now we're preparing for the towards the end of November, beginning December, we're going on the tour of love. And we're taking it out internationally because think of it, Asma, what you're doing right here, connecting the world,
Exactly.
right? Right. I mean, people, I know you're all feeling it right now. This is what we need to be doing. And if we all show up like this, we can make anything and all things possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's really super. Wow. Wow, exactly. As you mentioned, that is like actually the I think so. The year of love, it connect the world with all COVID-19, with all virus, despite the thing. Yet it connect the globe together. Yet the people together. I think that's the beauty that people feel that we all, as I mentioned before, that when I talk with people from all over the world, I just felt that we are the same. We all are. There are different culture, there are different religions, but yet we are same, and that's actually the love that connects us, that makes us same, and that's wonderful.
I agree 100%. And may I just say that, I already love you. I mean, you are just amazing. And look at that smile. Look at just the energy coming from you. This is what the world is all about. And like you said, with you reaching out to people, which I just again want to applaud you for that, because you are reaching out and you're saying, I want to get to know you. I want to connect with you, because in connecting together, we can we can find out that we are all alike. Maybe a little different, yet we are all brothers and sisters of the human race, right? And I love that. I love it. And connecting the world. And then you look at your logo. Your logo says it all right there. It all right there, that connectiveness. Beautiful.
And that's really super. Ma'am, I just want to know actually what's your strength? I should say, what's the drive that always keep you stand or push you forward even when you feel down? Because we all feel naturally sometimes down, sometimes we feel low. But what's the strength that always push you forward? That always supports you? What's your strength in that moment?
That's a very good question, because it's real deep in me. And that is that behind me right there is a trophy that I won for the next Impactor. And there's a globe. The Impactor is holding a globe. And I always think about this, and that is that there is someone in the world that has heard that they have cancer, or they're feeling so alone because they're afraid, they don't have any support, and they are crying out in the night. They're crying out in the night, and they need someone. And we have these phones. Nearly everyone in the world has the ability to connect with someone else. And what drives me right now is to know that until we have what I'm building for the nonprofit out there, where that person in the middle of the night that's feeling so afraid, not even knowing that they want to continue through the night, that they would be able to reach their phone, they would be able to get on there, and they could connect with people that are there for them, and to help them to know that they're not alone. They may be anywhere else in the world, and and that's what drives me. every single day, because I know until we have this built, and all of us need to build this together, because it is a nonprofit. It is something that we are doing together, and so that we can change that, and so that that person, that one person, wherever they are, that they will know they're not alone, that they can have a buddy that will get them through that night. And until that's built, I won't stop. I won't stop. And that's what keeps me going.
Amazing. Amazing. I think I'm inspired. I'm really inspired. That's really amazing. Ma'am, can you share, as you share your story, I think that that's also inspired. That's also amazing. It's super. And if I want us to share, if I want to share any experience or any story which inspire you the most, and which always support you whenever you feel something, and that story just you never want to, the story or the experience that you never want to as you never want to forget, that always inspire you. If you can you share that story, because I think so this the whole program is just inspiring. I just love it.
Well, thank you. Yes, you know, so many. I'm thinking of so many, yet I'm going to go back to that trophy right there, because when I entered the worldwide race against time, is what we called it, the next impactor, which now is the global next impactor. We're going into the second season, and I here I have a nonprofit that I know needs to go out to the world, because there's nothing like it out there and we need it. And I thought, okay, this will make it faster for more people to find out about it. So I entered it, and here I am. You know, I'm a few days old, wink wink, you know, is like, okay, it's been around for a little while. And I was not raised with computers. I'm in a computer world and going out there digitally, yet I it's not my thing. That's not where my background is. And so it was a challenge, a huge challenge. And for me to get through to the point where I'm on that stage and my name is called, and I'm holding this trophy, saying that we can do this. We can make this happen. And truthfully, I was probably one of the last people you would think that would have actually won. And it inspired me to know that anything is possible if you really believe. And I was standing there, and I remember this feeling of looking up to the sky, to my mom and to my senior ambassador that had gained her wings during that time. And I was thinking, anything is possible, and we are doing this, and our this is only just begun to go to the next level. And that experience right there, when you know, it just lets me know, it inspires me to know that anything, and I mean anything is possible. Like you having a show that's international, anything is possible. All we have to do is believe and then do. We have to do that second step, and that's where a lot of people stop. And if I can inspire anyone else, would be number one, anything and everything is possible. However, number two, you gotta do something. You gotta do something. And Asma, you're doing something. You are. And there are so many others. And that right now, I have to say, this show is up there with that moment, truthfully, because it is letting me know that anything and all things are possible. So you now are becoming, and this show is becoming, it will be one of those inspirational moments for me to know that anything is possible in this world.
Just love it. Amazing, amazing. And I think so. You are just I think you just are inspiration wherever your words are so positive. And I think so if we all spread positivity like you, this world can become a wonderful place. Wonderful place. It's really amazing. I just love it. Remember, I always ask this question to everyone. In fact, the people who are senior to me, because everyone says us that whenever we are in school, in college, we are child, everyone, you should be a successful person. You should be a successful person. But I want to know that what success is, what is actually is. So I know everybody has different definition, everybody has his own definition, but I'm in search of wonderful definition, I'm in search of wonderful thing. So I just want to know, I think if you answer, I would love to take this, that how you define success. What is success to you?
That's a good question. What is success to me? Success to me would be whoever it is that I'm in dealing with, whoever it is, if it's my buddies, if it's some, right now, this moment I'm with you, and then we're sharing with others. Success would be that we were able to touch someone's heart, to possibly be that difference in someone's life. Success to me is not about me. Success is being able to affect change and help others to find their success. Because if we can be successful in a domino way, that way of thinking about others before ourselves, it's that what goes around comes around thing, and so every single time I've ever been successful in business, I've always been involved in something where I have to take a lot of risk, because I have been in quote unquote in the past commission sales. So I only made money if I was the one that did whatever needed to be done, right? And it was because it was done right. Then I would be rewarded. Other than that, no. And
Yeah.
so it was always about the service, serving others, and then that would come back. So success to me is always about how am I contributing to someone else, or to a group of others. And right now, more than ever, I would add, because of 2020 and what's happening in the world, again, it is to bring back, in our nonprofit, we say humor, hope, heart, hugs, and a whole lot of love. And if we can be taking that out to everyone, man, that's success.
Super. I think that's really amazing. A wonderful definition. I think it's a wonderful concept. Exactly. And I think we all believe in this, the same. The
Mm-hmm.
same, this world can be a wonderful place. This world can be. And yet, why I'm saying that this world can be, this world is yet a wonderful place. This world yet is
Exactly.
an amazing thing.
It is now. That's right. I mean, look at the here and now. We're here
Yeah.
together right now. And that is so true. And one other thing I really want to emphasize is that I appreciate all the differences also. Is if we can all connect through an appreciation of each other and a love for each other, and then respect each other's differences,
Yes.
because that is what makes this world a beautiful place. We need all the differences. We need the different cultures and different foods and smells and beauty that in dance and music and everything that all the different cultures have to offer, the different sounds of our languages. It's those things truly are beautiful. They're not an accident, they are beautiful. And then when we can learn to appreciate the differences and then see the similarities, and realize that that one similarity of love, it that is that transcends it all. That goes across all the quote unquote boundaries. It takes the boundaries and melts them away, yet there's still the differences, and I appreciate them so very much. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly, and exactly, and these are actually beauty, and these make this world a colorful place. Different colors, because if we have one color, if we have over similarity, this can be boring. This can be,
Yeah.
because if yeah, like if we always wear one color clothes, and this
Yeah.
can be boring. So it's just like the word is just like that. So it's just make the word a colorful place, a wonderful place with all. When you go to some other place, you just felt that, and you just love to explore. So that is the beauty, and that's actually, I think that's super. That's amazing. Thank you so much, ma'am. I think it's just honor to have you. It's a wonderful discussion. I just love it. I have no words to say anything, just say wonderful, loud, super. But at the end, I just want a message from your side for the youth, for all. Any message, any advice, anything you want to say.
Thank you. First of all, I want to say I am so grateful and honored to be here with you right now in this moment. You are a beautiful young lady, and I am just so impressed and honored in that you reached out and what you are doing. And I want to encourage the youth and all of us, the youth in all of us. I have a youth in here. Yeah. And that is to tap into that. Each day is a new day, and each day is an opportunity for us to say, all right, maybe I've been on a different path, yet now I want to contribute to the good of our world. We have an opportunity, all of us, today on September the 26th, 2020. We can look at today with 2020 vision and say, I'm focused in on helping our world to become a better place. And that one word can make it happen. If we all say love, love can truly help be a game changer. There's so many people that are unhappy. There are so many people that are scared. There are so many people that are very concerned. And then there are so many people that are doing amazing. You've got everything across the board. And wouldn't it be amazing? Wouldn't it be incredible if everybody said, okay, I'm going to stop for a moment, breathe, and then say, I am going to share the love. I am going to share the love. And if we were all to share the love together, I bet you anything we could absolutely change the dynamic of this world to be healthy and to be happy, and so that we can all go out there with the beautiful colors and all the uniqueness of our cultures and our histories, and we can appreciate each other, and like you said, peace. Find the peace and the joy, so that today we have it, and we have it for tomorrow too. I know that it's possible. I absolutely know it is. And so that is why we are having the tour of love. So you guys have to join us on the tour of love, because you know what? We are doing
Yeah,
this together, right? Yeah.
exactly, exactly. That's really amazing. I think so. A wonderful, amazing message, and exactly we all are together, and that's really loud. Thank you all for watching, and at first, thank you, ma'am,
Thank
for
you.
sharing us such positive message, so for sharing us hope, but such optimism. I think is love. If we, it's amazing, and that's actually inspired us. That that doubles our energy, and then we feel more, I think so, more happy. Before this session I was feeling bit low, bit tired, and I was trying to, I just need to sleep, but now I feel refreshed again. And that's
Good.
really amazing. I think and this is how you inspired, and if we all, that's really amazing. Thank you so much. Many best
Thank
wishes for
you.
your work, many best wishes for you. You're doing a great job. I think so. You're doing amazing,
Thank
and
you,
may God
Angelina.
bless you. May God bless you. Great, great. Thank you for watching. At the end, we always say one thing: stay positive, be positive, and spread positivity. In this way, we can bring positivity around. Take care of yourself and take care of others. Allah Hafiz. Goodbye. Take care. Rab Rakha. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.